Welcome to the Mezzarita podcast. Tonight's topic is choosing yourself. I am your host, Mezzarita. Let's begin. I am your host for tonight. Call me Mezzarita. I am the God's favorite whom he has consistently shown mercy. Come with me, let's crack on. Welcome to the very first episode of this podcast. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into a topic that is often misunderstood, sometimes judged, and rarely discussed in a balanced way, choosing yourself and what the Bible really says about it. For a long time, many of us have been taught that choosing ours is selfish, that putting our needs first is prideful, that resting means we lack faith. But is that truly what Scripture teaches? When we look closely at the life of Jesus Christ, we see something powerful. He withdrew from Christ. He rested. He set boundaries. He didn't heal everyone at once. He didn't say yes to every demand. And yet, he was perfectly loving, perfectly obedient, and perfectly aligned with God's will. Choosing yourself is not about ego, it's about stewardship. The Bible tells us in Mark 12:31 to love your neighbor as yourself. That statement alone assumes something important, that loving yourself in a healthy, God-centered way is not wrong. It's foundational. Choosing yourself can mean protecting your peace, walking away from environments that harm your spirit, saying no when God has not called you to say yes, taking care of your body, your mind, and your soul, honoring the purpose God placed inside you. Even in Genesis, God rested on the seventh day. Rest is sacred, intentional. Rest is divine rhythm. If loving others requires loving ourselves, then maybe choosing yourself isn't rebellion. Maybe it's obedience. In this podcast, we're going to unpack the difference between selfishness and self-worth and what Scripture really says about identity. How to set godly boundaries, healing from people-pleasing, and how to choose yourself without losing your faith. This is a space for growth, a space for honesty, a space for real conversations rooted in truth and grace. If you've ever felt guilty for protecting your time, if you've ever struggled to say no, if you ever wonder whether God actually wants you to value yourself, you're in the right place, because choosing yourself might just be one of the most faithful decisions you ever make. Join me on this journey if you are ready to take this decision. Thank you for joining me on the Mezzarita podcast. Remember, choose yourself, embrace your favor, and keep shining. See you next time. I'm your host, Mezzarita. Call me Mezzarita. Come let Vanessa show mercy.
Okay, rolling.
Looks great.